Happy Sunday, everyone. Veda here, back with another collective message. I hope you guys are doing fabulous. My loves, fabulous. Let's get into it, see what the gods would like for you to be aware of. Remember, only take what resonates, kick rocks to the rest. We've got Michigan. Somebody could be from Michigan. You are an earth angel. Being reminded to not ignore the red flags as your vibration continues to rise. First card out, we have Ultimatum in the reverse, number 37. I want to press the final button with you. I want to take this step together. But please be patient, my love. We will know when the time is right. Instead of saying but, put came out. So something about putts, maybe even puppet. There's somebody that is asking for your grace, your patience. They feel very connected to you. This person could have given you an ultimatum in the past. Somebody could be 37 or 73. Another card, exploitation. This energy came out in yesterday's second reading. I don't know if many of you got a chance to check that one out. But there was some point in the video where there was a man that had been driving a truck and was kind of circling in the street. I am familiar with that person. I've had a conversation with him before. What wasn't seen on camera is that he was taking pictures of me, but you'll notice in the video there's a point where I'm not really talking. I'm watching him take a picture of me. I'm not mentioning it in the video because I have other thoughts that were coming through. But for some of you, that's just confirmation on top of confirmation for what that reading was, and for someone that you might be dealing with that, you know, might be going through something a little bit more serious than what people are thinking, okay? So somebody here thinking they have power over you could even be trying to intimidate you, okay? Something about labor practices. So in some cases, this could have to do with a work environment, something that's not healthy, something that you're moving away from. 18 could be significant, 18th day of the month. And we have overload coming out with sudden wealth. So that's number 11 and 20. There's a false sense of security here. Somebody was more concerned with their material abundance than their spiritual growth. This person is now very much overloaded. Too many steps, bang, warning. Yeah, so there's a warning here. The way this card is landing on this overload is quite interesting. So somebody is ignoring the red flags. Somebody's trying to take some shortcuts. They're neglecting their responsibilities, thinking that whatever sort of situation this is, it's just going to fix itself. Okay? You could have already warned this person that what they're doing isn't really going to work out. And I'm also noticing that this card, which is number 17, says, skips necessary steps to gain an advantage. Here we have delegate responsibilities to avoid burnout. Too many responsibilities. Don't let the pressure slow you down. So yeah, somebody is skipping the necessary steps. They're creating more problems for themselves. This person could have tried to exploit you. They're not meeting their deadlines. Somebody's under a deadline. This could be a doppelganger energy with this mimic chess. Somebody always in competition with you, always watching to see what you're doing. FOMO energy, fear of missing out because they're neglecting their responsibilities. Behind that, we do have fatal blow. So there's something here. Someone is not heeding the warning. They're ignoring the red flags. Someone is deliberately cruel, unfair, and yet they're saying, haven't I been punished enough? So there is some sort of overarching victim mentality going on in somebody that's just skirting their responsibilities and not taking accountability, okay? Yeah, let's clarify this 37. This energy has really shifted within the last couple of days. So something is indeed heating up. You could be ruffling a lot of feathers. It's okay. Somebody wants to press the final button with you. It ain't up to them, all right? Oh, don't get me started. Okay, let's just read the cards. Here we have Ace of Swords coming out face down across both exploitation and this ultimatum that's in the reverse. And then we have Eight of Wands followed by the Six of Swords and the Three of Swords. So there is a heartbreak here. So I guess what's happening is for some of you who have disconnected from someone or many people, they thought that by now they wouldn't feel as strongly as they do about you not coming back, okay? So there is someone that feels like they have unfinished business with you. They could have exploited you in the past, used your name, used your credentials, stolen your creative work. Now that you're not around them, they can't come up with new ideas for themselves. Someone's overextended, having to do with false promises. Somebody could have even have been paid to do a task in advance and they're not meeting the deadline. The pressure is on. All right, exploitation. This is Two of Coin coming out. So, yeah, somebody wants you to be a little bit more flexible. Just hear them out. They've already done something. Yeah, this could be a boss for someone. Sudden wealth. Somebody got some money quick. It wasn't enough. There's still a lot of debt here. Someone's over their head. Sudden wealth. False promises. All right, and now we have the Chariot coming out with the Strength. So that's really interesting. 8 and 7. So 87 could be significant. Someone is watching your victories, watching as you continue to overcome what they perceive as obstacles. Might just be another day for you, okay? Not everybody perceives obstacles the same way. All right, so who that over there? All right, bang, bang, bang. Warning. And we have Two of Cups. So this Two of Cups coming out face down is taking me back to this ultimatum. Somebody thought that they could just return at any time, any given time, and you would accept them back. So for some of you, be mindful of any energies trying to get with you. Somebody from your past. Could be a childhood friend even, or a family member. Somebody that you once had some good times with. Deadline. Someone feels like if they don't get to you, now they're not going to be able to meet you. Yeah, because this card does say your vibration continues to rise. They will meet you in due time. That's what this Two of Cups with this warning is. So somebody overloaded by the absence of you feels like if they don't meet this deadline, whatever they've set for themselves even, they're not going to make it. Somebody's working really hard. They can't let you go. They've got overflowing love for you. They could feel like you're their soulmate. They're everything. You're their person. We got this Five of Coin here. And then we got the World and the Six of Wands. So, yeah, you continue to carry on, okay? Carry on with your bad self. Not worried. Deadline. It's a major inconvenience. Someone sees you as a major inconvenience. So that's also quite interesting. Something about industry, in distress. Deadline. Wheel of Fortune also coming out face down. Yeah, somebody knows that it's already past. They know that they can't meet you. This man or woman loves you deeply. They're learning to love themselves the same. Wanting to believe that they are a part of Source, that they can once again be a part of your life. The moon, followed by the sun, and wow, what the hell? Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. We got the moon and the sun, divine feminine, divine masculine energy. We got the star, followed by the Hierophant. All right, well, let's just move that to the side. See what this is about. Hierophant. So this is a major event here. You're this earth angel. This is landing on the sun, bird cage, possessive, codependent, clingy. So for some of you, this is someone that might have even wanted their freedom from you, or they felt constricted by your energy. They felt overshadowed by you, and they see that they're still trapped. This person is very jealous. Whoever this is, they have a jealous streak. Very controlling. And there's also predator here, which we already have with this exploitation. That's predatory behavior. Okay, so somebody is exhibiting predatory behavior. They're very clingy. They're watching, waiting, copying. What they have currently isn't enough. It's never enough for this person. Hierophant, let's try this again, number 5. And we have roundabout, community, connections, new direction. So you keep moving. Something about controlling the flow of information. So on the macro level, this Hierophant could represent, obviously, institutions, governmental entities, global conglomerates even, but there's something that is happening with the flow of information that people might not be receiving, okay? The star here, or if this is some sort of marriage, then somebody is holding on to some information. This is a perfect time to continue to move ahead. There's redirection here, or somebody's trying to redirect how you're moving. Yeah, family here. The star. You're very healing. And now we have cake. Celebration, ceremony, party. You've always been the star of the show, the star of the party. With the Hierophant here and the wedding here, this is someone that is going around in circles with this roundabout, trying to figure out how they can make something solid with you. You might have left this person because they're so possessive and jealous. You can't go anywhere with them without them accusing you of flirting with someone, or why is it that everybody's always interested in you? So, yeah, whoever this is, they got a lot of baggage, okay? There's a lot of baggage here. A lot of hot air. The moon. Ooh. And we have curtain call. So, acclaim, fame, recognition, celebrity, admiration. So some of you, people are watching you. There's somebody here that could be overly dramatic. They perform wherever they go, meaning in public. If you just go to have lunch or something quiet with this person, they always find a way to get loud or cause a ruckus or anything for attention. Cufflinks here, followed by ostrich trap. So I do feel like this affluence and this closed-mindedness here, feeling threatened, is going back to this sudden wealth here. So there is someone that you might have disconnected from. Maybe they have some money, or maybe they came across some money and they just thought that they were larger than life and they could treat you any sort of way. If you didn't do what they say, they weren't gonna, they cut off the money or something like that. They're having a rude awakening, okay? Yeah, within a few days, 50-50 chance, hot air balloon. I said hot air. Someone's just blowing a bunch of nonsense out their mouth. You continue to ascend, which we already know, with this vibration rising higher and higher. There's many that cannot reach you at this time, and perhaps you could feel a little bit isolated, wondering if this is the way it's going to be always. Some of you could be feeling very disconnected from wanting to start new relationships because you might not be meeting people even that are able to match your frequency, and that could be a little bit frustrating for some. We do have 3, 4, 4, 6, so that could be significant synchronicity for someone as well. And now we have chess here and forked road. You see how they've got their hand behind their back? Someone's very sneaky. Someone's planning something, but you're 10 steps ahead. Yeah, there's a power play here. I feel like you've got all the power you need. And now we have Wheel of Karma. Remember, we already had Wheel of Fortune come out. So your mental strength comes from the underworld, meaning that your mental fortitude is, it extends beyond dimensions. You are able to deal with any sort of nefarious acts, personalities, etc. You're not worried, you're not concerned, and that's really bothering someone. You're this earth angel, you're a warrior. Things that you worked for in the past are coming back around, roundabout. Following your guidance, enjoying your success and your independence, your free-flowing mind. No one can mimic you with this mimic chest. You're the type of thinker that is rare, once in a lifetime. Brilliant ideas. And the kicker is that you don't stop learning. It's very important to whoever might be resonating with parts of this reading that you continue to learn. You know that's why you're here. Roundabout Hierophant. So there's something that's repeating. This is giving me 15-minute city vibes on the macro level as well. So, you know, this 2025, I feel like this is actually training for what's ahead in 2026. Hangman, Magician, Judgment, High Priestess. You guys seen how these cards just came out. You can't make this up. This is, I don't know what the hell. All right, see, this is a little bit. Let me get myself together. 10 of Cups is at the bottom. You got nothing to worry about. You are loved. But look how we have nothing but major arcanas out. Okay? High Priestess, Judgment, Magician, Hangman, the Moon, the Sun, the Star, Hierophant. High Priest, High Priestess energy, Judgment, the Star. You are Judgment, okay? The Sun, the Magician. You're not in the shadows, okay? The Moon and Hangman. Meanwhile, someone feels trapped literally in your energy. They can't stand that you're being recognized, celebrated in spaces that you might not even physically enter. So, you know, for some of you, this is a mighty change in direction where you are going to be recognized, felt by many, many, many more souls. It's your mission. 2112 could also be significant. All right, look at this. 22112. 22 112 11 2. All right, well, there's something here, but it's not coming through. High Priestess, Judgment. So there's some sort of future event that you're seeing. You're getting the downloads already. This is your life. High Priestess, Hierophant. I mean, this is divine masculine, divine feminine energies. New direction, judgment, celebration. Some of you are having union with a divine counterpart. I don't know, this magician is giving me warlock vibes a little bit. Jezebel warlock vibes. Let's just see what else we get. High Priestess. These cards in the upright. Oh. So we have Hornet's Nest, trouble, volatile situation, followed by Tower, lifetimes from the past, long ago. And we have foggy glasses, distorted view. So someone is absolutely trying to confuse a high priestess. There's a volatile situation here. And now we have gears at the bottom, ideas and action. So there's something you've already put in motion. The synchronicities are everywhere. Something about your handiwork, your interconnection to the universe. Hierophant. All right, hold on. I just noticed foggy glasses is 20. So 2020 energy. Okay. This tower here is 19. The sun is 19. Okay. This hornet's nest is 21. This is the world card in the tarot. It's not out, but we do have this judgment here. That's 20. And the magician is 1. So that's 21 right there. So yeah, this magician here is under severe judgment. They could have sent something your way. It got sent back. Now they can't see. Their mind is very cloudy. They can't grow anything with the seeds coming out in the reverse, or they tried to curse you to stop your growth with this growth, the seed landing in the reverse on the star, not wanting you to have this recognition. They thought you were oblivious to what they were doing. Cracked egg, false start, poor timing, failure to launch, premature. Yeah, well, obviously it's the seed here in the reverse, star. Yeah, this is some BS. Coffin, loss, inactive. Somebody could be very despondent even. All right, I got to figure this out because there's some, somebody shape-shifting, trying to confuse you, maybe even hijack this reading. Let's see. Star, seeds in the reverse. Judgmental stares, coming out with lies and alibis. So, yeah, whoever this is that some of you are dealing with, they're under the spotlight, they're under the microscope. All of their lies have been exposed with this sun here and hence the tower, okay? And now, whoever this is, their future is very uncertain and everyone knows it. Everyone knows it. Cards on the floor. Oh. Heck. Goals, abandoned goals landing on the floor. So I feel like this abandoned goals is going back to that Two of Cups that we saw here. Somebody knows that they can't reach you, and they feel it's unfair. They feel it's unfair that you have the advantages of your gifts, okay? So this does have to do with your high intuitive abilities. Highly intuitive, secret, dirty little secrets coming out, landing on cake. So this could be someone that is in a marriage already, and someone is leaking. So there's a leak here of someone's dirty secrets. Something could be going viral. Whatever it is quite damaging and immoral. Morally bankrupt, destitute. Okay. Magician. You're so pretty. Great job. Fake compliments. Yeah, you're so done. Whoever you are, you're so done with this sort of energy. It's absurd. So there's an absurdity here that is it's just like you can't do anything but laugh at it because that's how ridiculous it is. That's how ridiculous this is, these people, this person, whomever. High Priestess. Unspoken feelings. Okay. And these three cards are coming out in the reverse, landing on this Judgment, 20, with foggy glasses, 20. And we have Flawless Execution, Shadow Competitor, Love Blossoms, all in the reverse. So for some of you, this is some X factor, okay? That is a non-factor, all right, as far as you're concerned. They're not winning nothing. They're going in circles with a foggy mind. There's no windshield wiper fluid in the car and it's snowing, okay? And the windshield is dirty. This person's mind is something is not clicking. The neurons are misfiring, okay? Sun, the Tower. Unwanted attention. Yeah. So for some of you, again, and see this card also is Tower with government institutions, taking me back to this Hierophant. This is some sort of macro level event. It could be a false flag. Don't ignore the red flags. Don't believe the hype. So there's some new scheme, mass psychosis, shenanigans, okay? So again, going back to you feeling isolated, you could simply feel isolated because there's just certain things that you're not going to do. You don't care how it's packaged. You don't care what they're selling. You're not down with it, okay? And also, I just realized this unspoken feelings is 22. High Priestess is number 2. So there are things here that you're keeping to yourself. There's something that you're watching. You're keeping it to yourself. You're not expressing your opinion. You're just letting something play out, and that's that chess mastery here. So you're a master 5D chess player, okay? Who's not easily schmoozed, all right? Someone's not winning. Their lies are crumbling, falling apart. Everybody's looking at them. They can't handle the heat. Somebody can't handle the heat of an earth angel that's pissed off. With this hornet's nest here. 21, the world. Yeah, this is a worldwide event for sure. All right, well, let me go back to this deck and finish clarifying these cards over here. Hangman, number 12. Underworld, underwater, abyss, energy, Leviathan. This is another one of those. They're already doing it with the airlines. Reducing flying capacity. So there's a reduction happening here, a restriction pertaining to how people move, how they're getting around, okay? And they're doing it by mass psychosis, confusion. You're not blind to whatever this is, but there's something that you know that you're staying quiet about, because the last time you warned someone or warned many people about something, what did they do? They tried to hold it against you or held it against you. Maybe they didn't discard you, but they excluded you. Maybe even from family functions, celebrations, because simply you saw something that they didn't. High Priestess. And maybe you feel a certain kind of way about it. And then again, there's someone that wants to come back around. They feel like, they never had the chance to tell you just how much they love you, how much you mean to them. But I feel like you already know. You always knew, but you let things play out. You got on a different road. Hangman. Yeah, you got these people doing backflips, man. You got them doing backflips without saying a word, lifting a finger. Fireworks sideways coming out under this, you're so pretty. Chemistry, passion, lust. Loss again, followed by the star. Your wish is coming true. You are the blueprint. You don't just carry the blueprint. You are the blueprint. Okay? Magnetic. All right? And then we got cross here. That's your destiny. Then we got bear. Bear is that boss, CEO energy, wealth, abundance, protection, strong, removing unwanted people and things continuously. You're continuously clearing out your energy fields. Not bothered. Okay, let's try this again, Hangman. The sun, almost in the reverse. Success, vigor, divine masculine, almost in the reverse. Whew. Detour. Heart. Maverick. There's that crossroads energy, number 22. 22, unspoken feelings. High Priestess. So for some of you, this is indeed a divine masculine energy that is almost all the way in the reverse. Yeah, major turn of events here. They have to watch you swim in this overflowing abundance, this fountain of joy. And they're coming in as a damn rat, man. This person might be sick. The moon. You're a divine blessing. And if people want to take that for granted, it's on them. Garden here. 20. Public venues, crowds, meeting, event, a date, playing the field. Foggy glasses is also number 20. Okay. And we have megaphone falling, 12. So we got definitely some sort of public venue. Could even be where there is a fountain. Something about a palace. Yeah. You're going public. You're in the spotlight. Your audience is increasing. Increased visibility. You got no problem speaking up. You say things that others can't even wrap their mind around saying, which is so frightening to someone. Number 12 is the Hangman. So somebody wants to stop your flow. That keeps coming through. Next levels, new devils. It's just how it works. You know the game. Something about your precision, the moon. So major dream activity here. Major dream activity for sure. Mystical, magical. Bending reality on a whim. Teacup. Containing one's emotions. Yeah, there's something that you feel a certain way about, High Priestess, and you're not saying anything. And it could simply be a premonition. You know something big is about to happen, and you're like, okay, we've done this before. It's gonna play out. Curtain call, number 6. And we have house in the reverse. So someone is losing their foundation. The foundation, the structure, overall structures are crumbling. Yeah, and then we got the little cute beaver here. Whatever this is that's been working against you, your persistence, your strong will continues to lead you, guide you, and it's paying off, okay? New things are on the horizon for you. Your determination is just a part of who you are. It's in your blood. It doesn't quite require any effort. It's like the beaver naturally knows to build a dam. Same thing. You naturally know what it is that you need to do to keep moving. And so it's no biggie. Okay? It's no biggie. Let's just wind this energy down. See what comes out in general. But this is some major thingamajig happening. Useful idiots. Ooh, that's quite harsh. That's quite harsh. Earth angel, you will not be despair mongered. Okay, Earth angel. Something about these dang on shipping containers, followed by this card here. I'm not even going to read it because I feel like it'll mess up my visibility. So someone is indeed trying to mess with your visibility. Nanotechnology, those little tiny particles, thingamajigs floating everywhere. Something going down in El Salvador involving a high-ranking government official that's watching you. Okay, so this could be mass surveillance. We know it here with the tower. This could also be cell towers and the Hierophant here. Okay, so this is mass surveillance. Someone feels sucker punched. Now we got Ohio. Ohio is a major hub for, I feel like, this rollout here. Okay. Something about nanotechnology. It's very important. Someone feels irrelevant, overshadowed by you. Spiritual watch list and no returns. So someone's betrayal will not be forgiven. The Morning Star. Hostile spiritual takeover. That card showed up yesterday. So in a nutshell, this is what's been going on, and you feel this energy. You know what it is. You keep sending back these spells. Nothing is slowing you down. Some of you are being watched. Some of you are being gang stalked. It's not slowing you down. You prefer your own company. You could have recently started your own business. I already said some of you could feel isolated. You could be thinking or feeling that, you're not going to be with anyone. But sometimes if you want to be with another person or whatever, that's feeling like you're only going to be by yourself, isolated forever. That might just be a temporary feeling and emotion that will pass, okay? But for right now, someone prefers their own company because they keep meeting or coming across individuals that are quite lackluster, okay, when it comes to their thinking, their conversations, and their creative abilities. Anything else? And we have, and this is what I'm saying. So, not a word from their mouth can be trusted. Their heart is filled with destruction. Their throat is an open grave. With their tongue they speak deceit. You know, enough is enough. Enough is enough with the lies. There's no more alibis. Everything's crumbling. Everyone's being exposed. Yep, broken headlights. Spiritually inequipped to deal with this next transition, okay? And you stay classy, coming out in the reverse. So somebody is just quite uncouth. They can't keep it together. They enjoy having these public outbursts, but they're not able to rile you up. And that's got someone very frustrated. You could have even walked out on a date. Maybe you did go on a date with somebody and they were just so whatever that you're like, oh, excuse me, I'll catch you later. I'll catch you later. All right, and now we got tax accountant. So something about taxes and accounting. I think I'll leave it there. We'll just close this out with some final angel messages. And yeah. All right. Wild times. What the frick? He plans on stalking you today in a rented car. He or she, somebody's planning on stalking you, but I feel like those plans have already been intercepted. Or someone's being paid to watch you, to try to get under your skin, distract you. You're not falling for it. Clairvoyance here. Archangel Raziel, I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. You don't just see it, you feel it every day. You're grateful. Anything else? And this is also the chakras that you continue to clear. So something about your system is just constantly clearing out these negative entities that can no longer get close to you. All they can do is watch. And now we have victory followed by spread your wings. Okay, so trust me, there is no doubt that you are going places that others, they can't meet you. It's just what it is. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Continue to have faith, right? Because you got to spread your wings. You can't hold back anymore. Your sensitivities, right, are a power force, all right? Take back your power. You're a divine counselor. You know what to do. Okay, so that's it for now. I'll see you guys soon in the next one.